Yo, 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 welcome back. Salute to everybody in the chat. Kwame Brown, Bustlife 2.0, we in full effect. Let's get into the story. So we got a dude that came on Math Hoffa, and he's allegedly exposing Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, Nas, their last video, and a couple of other people, Cardi B, and basically he's exposing symbolism, the symbolism that you see in all these music videos, and that you see a lot of your famous popular rappers seem to be doing the same thing. They're doing these hand gestures, they're doing these covering up of the eye, these checkerboard patches. Seems to be something that everyone goes along and gets along, and they do. Go along, get along, gang. But yeah, it just seems like to be popular and your top rappers, they are all doing this thing. So without further ado, I want to get into the video. Then I'll come back with some more commentary, and then I'm going to get up out your way. Salute to you guys in the chat again, but let's get into this commentary, and then I'll be right back at you.
Be clear, when you see this.
Now, you guys heard the brother. Very passionate brother. He spoke on a lot of things. He named a lot of names that would make a lot of people uncomfortable. Because in this world, it's all about who we like. And unfortunately for that brother, the names that he named are people that a lot of people like. So a lot of the stuff that he said may or may not fall on deaf ears. But I'm going to side on the fact that it's probably going to fall on deaf ears. But it is something to be said that for a long time, there's people that talk of this boule, they talk of all these groups and these organizations. But we can see, especially directed towards our community, that there is some sort of agenda. If you take out keywords that he may use that you may can understand, agenda is a word that I can understand. There seems to be agenda towards our community, far as only showing the worst sides of our culture, which is the nakedness, the drugs, the money, the rapping that's rapping about violence and the killing. Those are the things they seem to be promoting to our community. Those are the rappers who seem to get the most money, the most shine, the most spin, the most plays, and the most looked at. And so when you have that happen, more people are going to try to emulate, and more people are going to try to copy that behavior, whether it's a good thing or not. Those who are getting the trinkets and getting all the gold and the jewelry, those are going to be the people that everybody try to emulate. So, one will ask a question, is that an agenda? No other race could talk about openly killing like our race. No other race could talk about drugs and violence and sex like our race. Our race is the only race that can do this. So just pay close attention to what we are allowed to say and do to each other. What are we allowed to say and do to others? And then I think you'll probably find your answer somewhere in the middle. It's a definite difference between how we are allowed to talk to each other compared to how we are allowed to talk to other people and what we're allowed to say. Far as the agenda and the symbols, I don't know much about the symbols, so I'll leave it to people who know a little bit more than me. But I do know that I see a lot of our popular rappers start to engage and indulge in the same types of behavior. And, I like to watch behavior. And if all behavior is judged on the same scale, then some of this behavior is horrible behavior. And I don't know if we're just looking past it because of who they are. But I would like to think it's all about who we like. People who have power and influence, we seem to let them get away with things that of people, that don't. And so that's just my spiel on it. You guys can take the video, do what you want with it. Salute to Math Hoffa. I think his podcast is dope. It's needed in our community. Shout out to the Pivot podcast. We definitely know the Pivot is needed. The Pivot kind of stay more on the positive side and let people tell more of their stories coming from an athlete's perspective. And that's always a great thing. So salute to the pivot. Salute to Carcino for Life. Salute to One Crack News. Y'all, please go sign up to my main channel, Kwame Brown Bustlife. We over here on Kwame Brown Bustlife 2.0. Make sure y'all go check out Ticket TV, Ears to the Street TV 2.0, the political kryptonite. Go check out Angela Stanton in the Act Show, Spitting Fire, It's Just Gems, Damn DPOV, and many more. And if I forgot you, salute to you. Sorry about that. But we up out of this thing, man. Be careful of your circle and who you let around you. Energy is everything. Stay positive. Stay hydrated. Go.